We'll find out. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope everybody had a great day. Boots is the name. Tarot is not a game, darling. I do this shit for real. And if you really want a good reading, you know where to go. www.boottarot.com. You want to use code COVEN. And right now, it's taking 50% off. Enjoy this intro song and tell me one thing positive that has happened to you on today. And I'm not talking about your STD test, girl. I know you're mad at me, so this song is for you. The Grudge. I'll be right back. Big bands in the I see the truth in a room full of lies, no disguise. I'ma look you dead in your eyes, hypnotize, motherfucking mesmerized. Had me in the bag with the bat of your eyes. Swing, swing. Games you play, bitch, fuck you mean. You act like this is reality TV because you say what you can, but you're needy, gotta leave. Even if the sun can't crash me down, and there's no one around me to grow, I still hold a gift to you. Even if the moon exploded and all the debris is headed for my head, I still be mad. Middle fingers up! Let's go! Be mad. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Think that you can do what I do. Move, I move. Looking like you up in the blue. Gotta make a bitch and get your thing get back like a fool. Matter of fact, an ocean is cool. If I have a life jacket, I wouldn't throw to you, boo. I'ma sit up in that boat and watch you drown like a moose. Give me something with the trick and then I'm yelling shit. Even if you bring me back for every day, it doesn't mean shit to me. But I still hope a gift to you. Even if the sky turned bloody red, I still remember everything you said. Middle fingers up! Let's go! Even if my name loses rain, and you're the only one who remembers me, I still be mad at you. Even if the world comes out the way, and my only way to have is to forgive you. Still be mad at you. But still be mad at you.
Take your ass on somewhere else, bitch.
Nikki, what?
Take your yodeling ass on somewhere else, bitch.
Fine. Somebody activate me.
No point, no matter.
Watch the breakdown. Let me hear you scream. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Are you ready? Cause I'm fucking ready. Let's go. Bitches ain't no Yu-Gi-Oh. What's up, everybody? What's good? What's tea? Happy Tuesday, September the 2nd. My name is Boots. I am the social medium. Oh, Lord, okay, hold on. Let me try it again. I am retiring the title, The Hip Hop Oracle, and I am replacing it with the social medium. The Hip Hop Oracle was given to me by Jay Cruz of Power 106 in LA. He works for iHeartRadio now, and I did visit the Cruz show 2 years ago. Yeah, I mean, he's always got his hand on the pulse of pop culture. And when I was auditioning to be on that show, he said, "You need the title." And I said, well, I am a psychic. He said, "The Hip Hop Psychic." I said, "That's already trademarked." The Hip Hop Oracle it turned into. And now, you know, the social medium is more fitting because this show will be broadcasted everywhere going into October. So I have to replace the word in my head. So let's try this again, shall we? What's poppin'? What's good? What's tea? My name is Boots. I am the social medium, intuitive reader extraordinaire. I feel the energy of people, places, and things. And based upon a tarot card deck of my own design, I am accurately able to, well, foreshadow your future, advise you to the best future for yourself, cast you to make sure that you get to the future that you're trying to get to. If you are a caster, I give you entertainment and inspiration on a daily basis, bitch. And I'm going to tell you with the power of y'all behind me, there's nothing we can't do. Yes, Monday through Friday, I try to go live at least once a day on my Instagram, my Facebook, and my YouTube. Facebook didn't want to activate this morning.
No point, no matter.
Facebook didn't want to activate, so it's just us and YouTube today, Instagram and YouTube. And y'all are going to switch places going into the Halloween season. YouTube will be my main camera with OBS, which is a editing software that I have used to generate graphics and commercials in between me doing different things. And I'm excited about debuting it. So y'all will switch places soon. Instagram, I took y'all over. Y'all ain't going nowhere. You're just going to be in the background for now. But YouTube.
You got mail.
YouTube is where it's at. Okay. I was afraid to go over there on YouTube because it's hard to bootleg yourself over there. And everybody knows all of this stuff over here on Instagram, yeah, it's fraudulent. All these numbers you see are fraudulent, okay? I have to do that because when people see high numbers, they get curious. It's just the human condition. And I am actually delivering them God through that service. So I've done what I'm supposed to do when it comes to the marketing aspects of my spiritual gift. But YouTube has been 100% organic with 25,000 subscribers over there. I think we're on to something. And another part of me feels like if the universe is not going to open the door of opportunity for me to go mainstream, I will open it my fucking self. We got this. But like I was saying, and back to the motherfucking goddamn gay announcements, Monday through Friday, I try to go live at least once a day on any given platform. Make sure you're subscribed to all of them. Roughly around 8:30 to 9 o'clock p.m., the show will start, and I will be broadcasting my personality and my gift therein for about an hour or so.
I'm only using what the gods gave me.
Oh, yeah, and most important part, you get free readings here. that's typically at the end of the show. So if you are new, don't just come up in here without saying good morning to somebody. Okay, you say hey when you first arrive.
Yeah.
You watch what's going on before I get mischeered on your ass. Now look, the readings are free, but my time is definitely not. Okay, neither should yours be. What you gonna do? Sit up there and braid hair for free? The gift is free, but my time is not. But if you would like me to use my time in reading you, you want to go to www.bootztarot.com. Go to the tip jar, and everything on that page is available to you all the time. Yeah, I don't clock out, especially when I am anchored in work. And by damn, after today, I sure as hell am. Okay. Check out the new fall focus reading where you get 3 categories for the price of 1, and you can ask me a question in that too. So it's selling really, really good. We debuted it yesterday in your newsletter. So if you haven't gotten your fall focus, I suggest that you do that. The next step from the tip jar would be sitting with me privately, and I am available. You just want to visit the private readings department of my website, fill out a new client or returning client application. That application 9 times out of 10 will be approved unless you bullshit the application, because I don't want no bullshit around me. You will get denied and never be able to sit with me. But so far with the new booking system, we've kept the riff-raff out, and I am generating more coins for our application. I'm trying to get in the App Store before the end of the year. Wish me luck. Fingers crossed in the comment sections, please. So check out the private readings department. You can see me as soon as tomorrow with the next day appointment, which are a little bit more pricey, but you can pre-book all up and through September. So I cannot wait to see my girls. And shout out to the girls that I saw today and yesterday. I am so inspired again. I'm so inspired by my clients. Your stories, your transparency, but what really I took notice to today in our private appointments is the trust you have with me. I've never met you a day in your life and you feel comfortable enough to divulge your deepest secrets to me. That is an honor. And I mean, I think real recognizes real. I present my real self to you every day. So it's only natural that I'm gravitating real people to me. But the way y'all divulge, I just feel honored that you feel that comfortable with me via the internet to do that. Like, and I will always keep your secrets close to me, and I will always guide you with integrity and non-judgment. Now, if I judge you to your face and we laugh together. Okay. I feel like our community, we tell it like it is to your face. We'll laugh at you in your face, but we're going to help you up and make sure you heal at the same time, okay? So, yeah. So when it comes to my private appointments, I'm having a ball. It's my second day, and you know I get burnt out. And when I get burnt out, I start turning into a raging wombat baboon, and don't nobody want to see the reddest part of my ass. Twins. And that's just going to be an inside joke for anybody who's been following me since my New Orleans excursion, okay? Check out the store. Again, my mother will be showing up here in 2 days. I am going to Lysol and disinfect everything, but my store is doing really well right now. We have the Queen Pan's Holy Harvest that is still available. 21 left. And that's out of 100. That's out of 100. I am blown away by y'all. And if you got the pack, it's beautiful. It's a beautifully designed tarot card. I hope it blesses you with abundance. There is magic in my art, but there's also magic in the physical aspects of obtaining my objects, which you can get at www.shopboots.com. Okay, my fragrance is doing well. Queen Pan's Holy Harvest is doing well. And on September the 10th, 3 things are dropping: something new, something old, and something that means a whole lot. So make sure that you got your coins ready for the new drop. Okay, girl. And again, per your newsletter, new orders will be going out no later than September the 8th. I just want to make sure that everything is sanitized and I'm not shipping COVID in the mail. You understand? I will be contacting my students tomorrow. I cancel class, unfortunately. I'm not called to give you advanced knowledge at this time. So I'm going to give you an ultimatum. You can either get a refund on class, or you can apply that entry to the next class I will teach. I just am not inspired to teach right now, but maybe you guys can give me some inspiration. What would you like to learn about? I am a, what they call that thing? A thesaurus.
It don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move. I wash my hair.
I'm a thesaurus when it comes to this spiritual shit. So I'm open to topics right now. We can discuss it in the squad chat. And the squad chat, you guys were on fire today. Y'all, I love our conversations. Speaking of squad, you can join my private organization for $200 located in the tip jar. We haven't gotten a lot of members since I've raised the price this year, and that's okay with me, bitch. I like who we got in here. But if you do want to join my coven, you have to be a member of squad first for 2 months before you can get in on that. And shout out to the coven. We got 2 new members today, Sharina and Ebony. So shout out to my new witches. Congratulate them in the comment section, please. And that's the coven symbol. It's your 2 middle fingers are raised. Your middle finger and your ring finger. It's like the peace sign, but it's inverted because we bring forth the peace. And then we'll send you peace on the way out. What up, Kimberly from Squad? I see you over there on YouTube, girl. You better rep that gang. So shout out to the squad. Shout out to the coven class. We talked about that. Anything else to talk about? Yeah, your discount code this week is Coven. That's COVEN. Coven is your discount code. It takes 50% off the tip jar right now. And it only takes 50% off while I'm on this show. I spoiled y'all over the summer, but I got to tighten up because we have a goal of coming out with this app. Digital app is going to start off as a tarot roulette app, and it's going to quickly evolve into our own social media as I continue to gas it up throughout the ages. Hopefully this is legacy building. Hopefully this is a digital staple like the digital imprint that I've made just by broadcasting my personality. But this is community based. It's not based on numbers. It's not based on comparison. It's based on freedom of expression, freedom of religion, the amendments, and a right to bear arms. I don't think it's based on that, but if you want to show off some guns over there, you can if you want to. I believe in Aleister Crowley's philosophy, do as thou wilt and harm none. Now, typically that is associated with darker arts, but I believe that should apply to the nation. Let people do what the fuck they're going to do as long as they're not hurting nobody, especially the vulnerable, such as children or the elderly. And I think that if we all attuned our energy to that, then we would have a much peaceful and accepting society. So governing my community, that is the gas behind it. But the unity behind it is through the entertainment and inspiration that I render on a daily basis. And I thank you guys for that. Yeah, other than that, I'm just going to be consistent for the rest of the year with work. Events, Chicago's coming up. I did look at some venues for the Halloween party I want to throw here in Charlotte. Okay. I've decided we're going to do that. We're going to do a Halloween party in Charlotte in October this year. Yeah. And I want like an upscale Halloween party, like a masquerade with like really good food. But I really like incorporating the ambitious person into my realm. So I'll be looking for local caterers that ain't gonna hit me over the head with price, and look for like local security, and really try to build a nice event. If you're interested in coming, let me know. We were gonna go to Carowinds, but of course, I got the ick. And I'm doing a lot better, 96% today. Yeah, I'm doing So as always, thank you for your prayers and your healing energy. It really meant a lot to me, and I definitely used it in some work that I feel like accelerated my healing process. And you can get that too. The Rapid Recovery spell, it dropped on Monday, and it is on discount this week, along with the Reverse Domino spell as well. Things to look forward to. You have a meditation dropping on Thursday. It's called the In the Flow meditation. I am in the studio, but I find myself drifting off into meditative land, not like album land right now. So the In the Flow meditation is just to consistently keep you aligned. And that will drop on Thursday. I don't know if I'm dropping anything else this week, but because I am focused on getting back full time with my psychic thing. And again, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I am taking self-care and pace very seriously. I'm 1 month on with the public, 1 month off with the public, and it's giving me this flexibility, pace, and freedom and grounding that I feel like I needed. Do you guys recognize the difference? And I ask you guys that because as the person, you don't see what yourself is doing, but I feel a lot more grounded. It's just day 2 though, so we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of September. Again, if you want to see me in the month of September, you can just look at the private readings department. Do not use a discount code for my time. You can use it for the store though. And the tip jar is open for the LO using code Coven as well. How was your day today? Let me know. Today was long. It was as long as my motherfucking butthole is.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
A man look at another man's booty and want to jump in there. It's nasty. It's nasty. Hey, Chloe, it's nasty.
I got in this office at noon. Like I said, my new schedule is, and I haven't left this office since. For real. I have been glued to this seat with this geese on all day. And I wouldn't have traded it for the world. I love my people, bro. I did not run out of gas. I am psychically in tune, and my gifts are strong as fuck right now. There wasn't a dry eye after my appointments today, which makes me feel like I'm operating from a more not integral is not the word I'm looking for. A more depth is what I'm looking for. The word for more depth. I'm going deep with my girls, and it feels euphoric when I come out of it. I don't like to see people cry, unlike Law Roach. I am watching Project Runway. Is anybody watching that right now? Law Roach said he feels powerful when he makes people cry. I do not. Okay, it makes me want to hug you. It makes me want to lift you up. But I thought it was very entertaining when he said it. It's good to see Law Roach in that hair on this Project Runway. And I said you were going to make a bounce back in a reading that I gave earlier this year or later last year. I don't remember when I read you, but it's great to see you doing great. It's great to see you doing great. But I forgot how much I loved Project Runway. I forgot, bitch. I haven't watched that in so long. And I was trying to find something to watch. You know, I'm healing up nice. And I turn on Project Runway and I'm invested. I am invested. They got some twins on there that cheat every fucking episode. I don't like how they portrayed Aunt Joan though. Every cut post-production put in there was her saying child. They used that child clip about 20 times. And it's reinforcing the Black stereotype. I don't necessarily like that part. Her designs weren't hitting though. And she did go home. Well, we don't know. We don't know if she went home. We'll find that out next episode. But I guess that's a read. She going home. That dated J-Lo from the 90s, butterfly streetwear. That was not streetwear. This is streetwear. Okay. But I am thoroughly entertained. And what these people can do with garments and shit. And I get the Google and stuff. To be a designer, you don't have to sew, right? Because working a sewing machine looks really difficult. I'm sorry. I don't have an interest in that. I'll take a piece of fabric and wrap it around my body before I figure out how to sew a stitch, bitch. Okay? That shit look complicated. That shit look complicated as hell. Now, I turn anything into a garment, but if it requires sewing, I ain't doing all that. So I actually Googled it to see if they have to know how to sew to be on there. They do. They have to be a designer that knows how to sew. A favorite of mine is Ethan. He's done RuPaul's Drag Race before, but he's a designer as well. I am really liking because if you can design drag clothes, all you got to do is tone it down and you'll be good to go. Toning it down is a hard thing to do if you have a personality like Ethan does, but I'm loving his garments, bitch. Every last one of them I would have bought. Every last one of them. And I like the production of Project Runway too. You can tell that they told each person what their storyline is, and they have to fall into it, but the designers are so focused on literally the clothing that they take direction very well. I like the show. And I started watching it because a clip showed Tyra Banks on there. Okay, and I ain't seen Tyra on TV in a judge panel since America's Next Top Model. I'm waiting for that. She had on this green number with a short blonde pixie. Let me tell you something about Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks, you are aging so well. never got into the Tyra Banks and Naomi Campbell controversy back in the day, but I did watch that episode of the Tyra show when she brought Naomi on there with no audience, and I just thought I wish I had an audience there because that bitch would have hyped that shit up. Who do you prefer, Tyra Banks or Naomi Campbell? Who do you prefer? Who do you prefer? I think they're two different types of girls. Naomi is a British badass bitch, black empowered woman. She got a reputation for being a diva, and I think Tyra Banks is still happy to be there, being a black girl from Inglewood. So I like them both. Honestly, I do. And both of them can model their ass off, and both of them are still working. Like, I have no opinion about that. I will say this though, I don't like mimicry. Okay, I don't. And Naomi Campbell, your little model show was exactly like Tyra Banks' show. I don't like that. I don't like that, but that's a character issue, not a model issue. In terms of their careers, neck and neck, bitch. I can't vote. I have no opinion. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been watching Project Runway off and on and working my black ass off. Honey Mother is back in the satchel. So if you ain't got you a reading, you should get you a reading. I do have 2 nationwide stories today. I do. And I don't really have a word. The word is, well, I guess I do have a word. Not really. It's just in the flow. When you're in the flow, staying in the flow. How do you do that? You preserve the energy with the current state of physical things around you. I don't know if that's much of a word, but if you are in a good state of mind, you need to catalog and record what it is around you that is making you feel good. Weed. And I keep looking around because I don't think I brought my lighter up here because I got that blunt from last night. I'm gonna have to go get me a lighter real quick, girl. Weed, my fans, abundance always makes me blissful. My plants outside right now, the weather is perfect. I can't control that, or can I? Yeah, I'm just about preserving this chill, preserving this state of mind. I've gone through a lot, and you've gone through it with me. And I declare, and I'm gonna knock on wood, that I ain't going through shit else. So maybe that's the word. When you found a center, or you found your alignment, or you found an energy that you want to stay there, preserve that shit. And the way you preserve it is say, I ain't going through shit else. You confess it with your tongue and affirmation. I'm stay right here. This energy is badass. If I want to take a trip tomorrow, I'll take a trip tomorrow. If I want to sit here and heal, I'll sit here and heal. If I want to do this, I've gotten out of looking for a problem. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten out of overly critiquing myself for problems in the past. I'm literally in the present and the future. The present still feels kind of weird, but I'm anchored. I'm anchored in preserving where I'm at. And hopefully the word comes through my actions, maybe not through my mouth this time, okay? So I got to pull up these articles real quick. I'm going to throw this bitch to a brief break. While I am gone, shop at the store. Do what you need to do. Get what you need from me. 50% off right now using code Coven. And we're going to talk about Cardi B and Snoop Dogg. This should be a really good evening. This is Bootz Bakery. Shout out to the bakery. You can get your VIP passes right now and be in the VIP lounge on Zoom on Friday, okay? Okay, squad. We will open it up 5 minutes before. Whoever's in, they're in. If they're not, they're not. You're guaranteed entry if you do buy a pass. And that is going to change in the next 2 weeks. Okay, I just want to promote the bakery a little bit. Give me pastry emojis in the comment section. And what can you tell me? Tell me what you ate today. I'm hungry, but I'm on that GLP-1, so my hunger pains ain't doing what they supposed to do. I need to go find me a lighter. I'll be right back.
Because they have problems. Hit my cake at Bootz Bakery. She be something honey free. Donuts and pastries and all type of flavorings. Turn up the heat and frequency. Yeah, that is me on the teams. Don't look away because I'm savory. Yes, I will say we hot on the sinus with no powder sugar because I don't do coconut.
If you want to know what a motherfucking mouth looks like, a bitch can handle big.
Roll up a backwards out. Yes, I will say some yummy honey, but no powder sugar, cause I don't do coke no more, babe. I'm putting me on the menu, so sweet, make a diabetic come through, babe. Come through. I know kung fu, I will chop you up and use you as a butter roll, babe. It gets hectic, but I cook on gas or electric. Everything I make has a nice flavor, and the shape of my cake is geometric. Obsessed, no skipping the line, who's next? These boots make a sexy ass chef. I got no breast, but I dress to impress. You can tell I really lay. I'm a double man brown, like my name is Mary Kay. Ashley, I'm never be Ashley. Oh, that is a flower. And you better pay me before I pay my cake. It was breakthrough. Should be something so they fun. Donuts and cheese and all type of flavors. Turn up the heat and then frequency. Yeah, that is me on the TV screen. Don't look away cause I'm savory. Yes, I will say you the hot on the silence or no powder sugar cause I don't do coke.
If you want to know what a motherfucking boat looks like, a bitch that handles big beat.
Roll up a backwards attitude.
Big.
Yes, I will say some yummy honey, but no powder sugar, cause I don't do coke on my bed. Glaze down my leg, I massage it in, serve it to clean my way. Lighter than green, red one than 500 degrees. Boy for the Christian, I say, front of the don't matter the race. I think my jacket was regular. She be something so they food. Donuts and pastries and all type of flavors. Turn up the heat and then frequency. Yeah, that is me on the TV screen. Don't look away cause I'm savory. Yes, I will say you the hot on the silence or no powder sugar cause I don't do coke.
Bake.
Get ready to rumble.
It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that Cardi B is found not liable in the assault case. Here to report the story of what happened after that, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from Spiritual Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8.
While making her way out of a Los Angeles courtroom September the 2nd, the I Like It rapper was asked about speculation that she is pregnant with a baby number 4, amid her divorce from estranged husband Offset and her romance with NFL star Stephen Diggs. As the journalist inquired about the possible paternity of her rumored child, Cardi, 32, appeared to take a pen from someone asking her to sign an autograph before turning her attention to the line of questioning. She throws the pen aggressively. Reporting live, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from Spiritual Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
Honey, Bob is back, okay? And Cardi finna go back to court if she keep acting like this. Look at this shit.
Hey, Cardi, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Cardi, insiders are claiming that Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the 4th time. Do you foresee any paternity issue with Stephon Diggs?
Cardi, your court look is amazing.
Who are married, Cardi? I still love you, even though you just threw some stuff at
I
me.
don't care. You're disrespectful. Don't do that. Do you see women asking those type of questions to me? Do you see women asking those questions to me?
It's legit.
Why do you feel as a man you got to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners. And your mama taught you respect women.
Okay, first of all, we have to nod to the fact that didn't somebody tell you that Cardi didn't have 2 babies' fathers? I don't remember who told you that. Didn't somebody tell you that there would be speculation around the paternity of her? Did somebody tell you? Who told you? Not her seat yet, because we got to get the paternity of the child first. But I mean, it's brewing, as you can tell. Your thoughts on this? Squad chat was definitely torn about this. I do want to read some of the comments from the squad chat. My opinion is this is Cardi B we talking about. I'm not surprised, but I am surprised that she did that right after she got off. Like, I mean, like there was no you were out of court for all of 2 minutes and you assaulted somebody else. Like, you know, now there were some ladies in the squad that were basically saying, like, she's had enough. Like, why would you ask her that? She's a pregnant lady that just got done with an assault case. Why would that be the first question that you ask when you walk out of the courtroom? Raise your hand if you agree with that. And then you have others like Mr. Cephas in the chat. They jumped on him too, girl. they jumped on him. He says it is important to consider the impact of easily influencing individuals. People tend to react strongly when the topic concerns them and become anxious when the conversation shifts away. Resorting to physical violence over a trivial matter is unwarranted unless you are seeking legal repercussions. That's what Cephas said. The conversation then veers, and Mayan comes in. Cephas and says, I 100% disagree. She's a person just like everyone else. She didn't ask them people to be waiting outside on her to ask a bunch of questions that they had to know she wouldn't answer. And the whole stay in the house doesn't apply because she was coming out of court. Somewhere she had zero choice whether or not to come out the house and go. I'm torn with that because you can't choose what people gonna do to you and what people gonna say to you, but you can choose how you react to it. I'm torn. I'm torn. I hate the fact that she threw that pen instead of just cussing the man out. But I also understand that you're pregnant. Now, I can never be pregnant, and I honor women all the time, especially for bearing the children, looking good right after you doing it and going back to work, getting to your bag. I believe that women are the strongest creatures on this planet. I do. And I am a feminist, and that is going to be a part of the platform when I enter into politics. By the way, I am joining the Democratic Association of Charlotte, North Carolina before the end of the year. And I do believe feminism, it's really just let people live their life if they're not hurting nobody. Like, literally, that is my stance. But feminism is a part of that because women need people to stand up for them right now. Just like the blacks, just like the immigrants, just like everybody else who's not a white man. But I can only imagine. Your body is going through changes. Your hormones is telling you to rage and to calm down. And notice her attitude wasn't like that when she walked out the courtroom. She said, thank you. And then in a split second, that hormone said, get that pen and whoop his ass. And you know, Cardi B say,
a girl had beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever.
And honestly, it's a win-win for the reporter because even though you didn't get your question answered, your job is probably like kudos for getting a moment. You know what I mean? There was another point made in the chat where it's like, you know, yeah, she's a woman. Yeah, has some consideration. Yeah, she's a mother, but she's also a celebrity, right? And where do you draw the line with respect when the persona you put out there is so public? I've always been taught that when you're a public figure, ain't nothing off limits. So I just tell y'all everything in the beginning. You know, Whitney Houston used to have it out with celebrities and shit like that. And I've seen Nicki curse out celebrities. I mean, it becomes in the title of her first album, an invasion of privacy at some point. But you kind of forfeit that when you garnish so much money for being so influential to so many people. It's like the price of fame means you're never alone. People in your business and people's jobs. Like, they probably have people assigned to get the Cardi T, and they find out where she at, what she doing, how she doing it. It's a part of the game, you know. And you've been in the game so long, I know you understand, Cardi, but all of this is working for you because you have an album coming out in like 2 weeks. Okay? you have an album coming out in 2 weeks, and I don't feel like it's a coincidence that they're putting it out surrounding you getting so much press, going to court, and every single look ate down in it. Every single motherfucking one of them. It's like free promo for her. They're talking about her on CNN right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, win across the board. Win across the board. I don't really have any questions to ask, but I do think that sometimes stuff be set up. So when you see people waiting outside a restaurant for somebody to walk in, their management put that together. Okay. Normal paparazzis catch celebrities off guard when they're stepping out of a car and press is there and stuff is there. It's set up that way so that we perceive them as more popping than what they are. I just wanted to let you know that. Yeah. So I guess my only question is, was this a setup to bring forth press? I don't think it is, but it wouldn't hurt to ask. Was this a setup to generate clout? No, not at all. Mother Omen is upright. She meant exactly what she said in that moment was purely authentic. If it was a setup, it was unbeknownst to her. Moving on to the next story. But before I move on, what do you think? Like, is she wrong? Is she right? I probably would have acted in the same way. Now, I wouldn't have threw a pin. I would have cussed his ass slammed out, though. Like, I just would have verbally assaulted this motherfucker until I got my pregnant belly into that motherfucking car. Like, that's what I would have. But you answer. What do you feel? Right or wrong? Moving on. It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that Snoop Dogg is catching backlash for some homophobic commentary after taking somebody that was young to the movies to see a Pixar film where there are two lesbians having a baby in the Pixar digitally animated film. And here is what he says.
I took my grandson to see what was the movie with Buzz Light?
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
the new Buzz. The Lightyear. I think it's called Lightyear.
Yeah, Kiki Palmer's in that movie.
Okay.
She plays like the daughter. So we're watching it, and the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, and she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie, like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. Watch the movie. They just said she and she had a baby. They both women. How did she have a baby? Shh. The movie ain't over with. So that's like, it fucked me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for.
What do I think? I think Snoop Dogg is an OG. And I think that OGs are caught off guard with modern day relations, especially portrayed in animated films. I'm not offended. I think the world is way too sensitive right now. I don't know what the outrage is about what he said. As a homosexual male, I understand where he's coming from. I want no sexuality in animated films. I don't think I don't feel like Pixar or Disney should be producing content that provokes thought of this nature to children. Okay. I think sexuality is a concept that you have the conversation about when you go through puberty and adolescence and your dick go up for certain things and it don't go up for other things. I think that should be something that is introduced in a more mature way. But inversely, I feel like we live in a world of gay people. And I think that maybe exposing children, I mean, I don't think that the Pixar film showed them having sex. It just maybe it was like an animated blob that popped out of nowhere with two women. And maybe the details can be filled in later. Again, this is another story I'm torn with. I don't care for real, but because it's dealing with homosexuality, I kind of have to put my 2 cents in here. Aunt T.S. Madison, you know, she saved my life a number of times. She says, well, you got girls kissing girls in your music videos. What's the difference? Thought-provoking point. And I will rebuttal that by saying time and place. When you watch a Snoop Dogg video, you expect overt sexuality. When I go taking my niece or nephew to go see Pixar, I don't expect to be having a conversation about lesbianism afterwards. That's what I think. Okay. And Snoop Dogg, I have a respect for. I mean, he's been an entertainer for so long, but you got to know a black male from LA, like who's straight and has a family. And I wouldn't expect him to be like, oh, 2 women are kissing and having a baby. They're asking me questions about it. Whoopee. You know, I think his commentary was portrayed not in a way to be disrespectful. It wasn't disrespectful commentary. I don't understand what the outrage is about. I don't. So what do you feel? I mean, again, I'm gonna throw you the ball. What do you feel? I mean, it's just like that last story I read. I don't have too much of a sway in either direction, but I do know Snoop Dogg, and I do know Snoop Dogg performed for the goddamn inauguration with Donald Trump and him, and he wasn't canceled after that, and I don't think he's gonna be canceled after this. And again, I don't think Snoop Dogg is homophobic. I will say this, in the entertainment industry, it's very difficult to have reservations about gays. We're all up and through the entertainment industry. Okay? You can have your private reservations, yes, but you're going to be around it. You're going to be exposed to it, and you're going to be nice. You're going to be polite. You're not going to go up to every gay person that you know saying, I hate you, just for you know? So I what do you feel? I will back up a bit and say it opens up a conversation, you know, of, you know, heterosexual men having an issue with overt masculine homosexuality, and embracing it on women is actually a turn on for some men to see women kissing and stuff like that. That turns me all the way off.
A man look at another man's booty and want to jump in there. It's nasty. It's nasty. Glory, it's nasty.
You can't take back what your butthole received.
But I think that's a conversation for a different time and space. I have nothing for that. Moving on. And moving on to you. Again, the tip jar is open, 24-hour turnover rate. Give me a grace period of 24 hours, though. Within 24, they're going to come in faster than you're used to, okay? But I capped myself at 500 today, and it was 511 in there. So 11 people didn't get that question answered from yesterday. And there's a couple of off-the-wall readings from yesterday, too, that I will start to show off with. I should just get up and get all those cards right now. Don't get no goddamn off-the-wall reading, but get whatever you want from the tip jar right now. I'll be right back. This is my song called Watermelon.
I was just trying to love you. What's wrong with that? You're too cool to apologize. So I'm sorry.
you had me. Send you on my mind. You feel believe. Show and take Why does he need to read a child? You better ask the good questions I would have asked if they asked me that. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch the breakdown.
Let me hear you scream.
Bitch, I saw this customer service, but it had already been fulfilled. You know, customer service makes my balls shrivel up. I'm going to do a couple that have just purchased, then I'm going to go back to yesterday and get those off the wall readings. But first, let's go back and forth. You were right. He responded, but how can I make sure he stays around this time and invites me to his game Sunday? I think he's still mad, LOL. Well, baby girl, if you got a receipt on the question I already answered for you for free, you need to get in the tip jar. Stop being greedy. It's called a sample. It's supposed to lure you to buy a plate. Buy a plate from Shamar. Yeah, some of y'all sit up here and get lucky every motherfucking day, and y'all don't come see Muff. You better come see me. Tamala Watry, fall focus. Love reading for the fall, please. You get a fall focus. But if you want me to specifically talk about love, options are definitely not for you going into October 2025. And I do feel like you end the fall with somebody you're talking to, but you end the year with somebody predominant. I feel like this is somebody you don't know, so leave that nigga alone. I already told you that. Okay, over here. Who will when will I get a new job? Fairy Tarot. Now? This is right now. This is right now. I feel like within the next couple of days, you might get some good news. Report back. Let's come down here into the tip jar once more. We have Ariel Tukis in here. Will I find peace soon? No, you won't. Because God is teaching you how to generate it. You're looking for something that you are. You understand? You're looking for something outside of yourself that you already are. Generate it. And that can happen as soon as a shift of perspective goes down. And that looks like it'll take about 2 months. But I will say, if you start by recognizing that you're not going to find what you're looking for out there, it's in here, I think you'll be much better off. Okay, let's come over here. I'm like stalling to get my ass up. Let's go over here to YouTube. General reading, please, for Shantae Breyer. Hey, Shantae, how are you? You have the squad tarot card showing up upright. You don't like to ask for help, but if you do ask for help right now, you will be less upset.
It's upsetting me in my home, girl, because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to cook, what the hell could you do?
I feel like there's a way out of a trial and or tribulation manifesting itself right now, but you got to ask for it. Okay, that's what I feel in terms of the cross I just pulled and fell on the floor. Why have I fallen out with a couple of people around me? You're the problem. I think that you are not recognizing the way that you speak to people or the way you've begun speaking to people, because this is new. Okay, your tongue is cutting people on accident. So watch what the fuck you say.
Fatality.
Okay, and where's Whitney Houston at? Because normally she said it. I gotta study this sound effect board again. So what I'm gonna say is this.
Shut the fuck up for real.
You heard what she said.
Oh, oh.
Chelsea, I got your casting application. Again, there are 3 casting applications in my inbox. I have not set with you guys for 15 minutes yet. Make sure you come see me so I can go ahead and cast that spell for you, okay? Okay. Where am I at? General reading over there for a diamond. We have the Zen card upright. You're doing a good job of chilling. Okay, you're finally taking my advice and you're letting things happen the way that they are happening. I feel a sense of calm and peace over you this week. And I pray that for you too, because you've been going through a lot.
Listen, seeing you got ritualistic. Cleansing my zone of addiction to conquer the falling apart.
Okay. This is a captain application and a quick read for Chelsea. How will I do on my law school first assessment? Not confident at all and not your best. Okay. So that's what I'm going to tell you.
How you doing?
I need you to plant your feet on the ground before you go up in there. Okay. And I also need you to know that even if it's not the best right now, you still got opportunities to move forward. This says that it's a little like, I feel like you get by. But I also feel the difficulty of what it is that you're doing. And I want to say that you got this. So that's me encouraging you, but I don't think you do your very best on this. But at least you know what to expect after the first time. Over here, we have Tazaria. Hey, mother, when will I move? Next year. Next year. That's not what I was expecting. Why is it next year? Elijah and Ajal shows up in reverse. There's going to be a debt that you inquire before the end of this month. This is either an accident, not a car accident. This is something that needs to be paid immediately, though. I feel like this type of energy is like when a hot water pipe bursts, and you know you got to get that shit fixed. This is for I love who loves you. Okay, general reading, you got it covered. The Reaper card shows up upright. You need to walk away. Straight up. I think you're trying to make something work that is no dream left in it.
Up to go give me a cold pop.
Bitch, I got lightheaded as hell hitting that high note, bitch. Ooh, by the way, I'm wearing Nicki Minaj's first Pink Friday drop, her lipstick, and I'm combining it with a color on the outside. I like this little ombre lip thing I have been going on right now. It's good for big lips. I'm just, inquiring about stuff. Do you like it? I hated it at first, but the way that it dries is nice and nude and still pink. She did her thing. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Where are you? You letting Cardi have her moment? Will anything become of my friendship with Terika Lashala? She didn't want me to say his name, so you got to say that before I start pronouncing shit, girl, okay?
Don't need it, no.
It's just like this fingernail. Pop clean off.
I'm being real too because I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
Maya, I told you was fine, and I'm playing with you this time.
Don't worry about what people say about you.
But it ain't your fault. You're supposed to come back and get me right, and I had caught COVID, so you weren't able to do so. So I'm just going, I ain't got time to wait. I'm going to have to do something.
I feel great, Shabana.
Okay, I told your ass. Didn't I tell you? And I got to hide my nail for the rest of this motherfucking show.
You gonna fry some chicken? You gonna need some.
Okay. Well, so no, nothing comes of this.
Some of y'all got friends that would unplug your life support to charge their phone.
Damn.
Next question to me.
This is no forward moving action. This relationship is rooted in lustful desires, and I don't feel like y'all are compatible at all. You need to move on from Tarika Sabada Chakoya. Wait a minute. This is not the boy you brought on that cruise, right? Oh. This is Chakoya. If it is, I did feel good energy on that cruise, but now something has shifted. If it's the same individual, I do feel like you should walk away from this. And I also feel extremely gaslit right now. By the way, Chakoya, I know that you customized those earrings. I don't know if you sent them off yet. If you haven't, I want to give you my home address so you can send them directly to me and they can avoid that process. Because I am so ready for my Boots earrings to come back. Okay, something has shifted. I think you should bail out. Okay, is he gonna leave her alone? No, because my girls are the best thing these niggas ever had. So you'll always have an option. And with the strength card in reverse, that's saying that he had a strong dick.
What the hell we gonna do now?
So do like your mother.
Nigga, please stop lowering your standard.
Okay. We have. Who do we have? Oh shit, I've been on here an hour already. I'm gonna stay a little longer for y'all because I love you.
Close your legs to marinate.
This is for Kai Pagan. I've been doing sex magic and sending visuals to our house. He receiving it. Totem shows up in reverse. He is converting it and applying it to someone else. You're gonna have to be a bit more binding with your work system. He's feeling the lust, but he's not feeling the target. You got to take a magic class, girl. How does R view me and the intentions I've been sending him? Maxine shows up in reverse. He's not feeling you at all. I think he's actually entertaining other people at this time. But you're making him horny, just not for you. You have to tighten up your word, okay? He's the only person I've been with in 11 years. How would he take it if I told him that? Girl, he not... In a case like this, I'm saying you're wasting your energy. You might not be wasting your time. You can hold out space for a nigga, but you putting so much energy and magic towards this person that I feel like God got somebody right directly in your face right now that you are not seeing because you headstrong off of somebody that has knocked the cobwebs off that Bootzé in the past 11 years. Chill out. Chill out, honey. We can't jump off the deep end that fast. Tamara, I got you on a booking pass right after this show. And this is my last one in the tip jar. This is probably my last one tonight. I've been up here all damn day. But I will be here tomorrow. Yesterday, you told me to just use Zach for money. I did not tell you that. I said trick off on that nigga if he hasn't confessed his feelings yet. See, that's how shit gets started, bitch. I should whoop your ass, motherfucking goddamn gay Maya. Number of Maya's ass I should have whooped. Do you know that I found out it cost $157 to laminate my tarot? Do you know that my old assistant was charging me $513 with a receipt saying that it cost that much money? And we went to the same place that she goes to. I can't believe this shit. I can't believe this shit. My guard was so low. Never again. Lesson learned. I feel like my communication is so awkward to the point of me not wanting to talk. Can you channel how I personally can improve? Unbind your tongue. I'll give it to you. If you have a problem with public speaking, you take a strand of your hair, combine it with some black yarn and tie it around your tongue. Drink holy water and then untie your tongue. You should be fine. What will my journey be like if I went on September the 12th? I'm going to heal my self-expression. Not good. You're not ready for that. Not good. Is it the time and spirit? It is. You need to go when the sun is lowest in the winter. You need to go. Don't press that. You have to be called to do that. So you wouldn't be asking me this question if you was called to do that. I think some of y'all just be looking shit up and saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna try that out. No, certain spiritual things you have to, like I was called to New Orleans. I didn't second guess it. I just up and did something I don't normally do. You have to be called to Aya. You know what I'm saying? Don't just sit up here and do that recreational like mushrooms and this shit. And even mushrooms, I'm called to do that. I don't smoke mushrooms like I smoke weed. You got to have reverence for certain experiences. And that experience has been groomed by a particular tribe. And make sure you, I don't know. My spirit is weary with you asking me that right now. Okay. Let's do a couple of free ones, and then I got to do these off-the-wall readings. Matter of fact, let me go get the off-the-wall cards right now, bitch. While I do that, y'all put up a shout. Woo! y'all know I broke this chair one time and it keep cracking. I feel like it's on its last leg. I'm not gonna get it fixed until it break on me because it's gonna be funny. You understand? When people bust their ass, that shit funny as hell. Okay, so from yesterday, I'll do these and then I'll pray and let y'all go. The fatigue hit me, girl. Nakia got a fall focus reading with her off the wall reading. Djinn Bootz shows up upright. Focus on motivating yourself through times you feel apathetic is what I will tell you. Your focus in fall, it's almost like things are debilitating for you. You feel like you're losing energy, you're losing sleep. So you're going to have to be intentional about lifting yourself up. I think relationships are going to be really easy. It's not going to take a lot of maintenance to maintain the connections that you already have facilitated. I wouldn't start any new ones though. And I would be consistent with the way I make money and not try to switch that up too much. But I do feel like going into next year, it's like the gateway's open. So you're just basically getting your rest before you have to be the baddest bitch you're going to be in 2026. You're off the wall reading. I got the Chariot for you in the Rider-Waite Tarot card deck. The Chariot represents transition, and it also represents there's more than one way to skin a cat because I'm looking at the two different colors of felines in the front of the chariots, if you will. It could also represent unwilling transition. It could also represent moving you forward or unnecessary change. It could also represent change that you evoke too. So I feel like change is afoot with you at present state. But going back to the Djinn Bootz tarot card that I pulled, after this change in September, not too much changes, and you don't want to rock the boat too much. Nakia, I thank you for your reading. We have Melissa Grove down here. She has the 8 of Wands in my lyrical tarot deck here. I have to really look at this card. There's a doe and a dove on this card. Both of those represent healing, and both of those represent ethereal energy, spirits communicating with you. So I feel like a spiritual awakening is amongst you right now, girl. And that was for Melissa Groves. Hopefully she is watching tonight. I want to make sure I get all the off the walls real quick. We have Diamond Johnson. Your off the wall was Elvay. You're lazy. You need to get your ass up. It's funny because I saw the Candid video that I recorded earlier in my mind just now. And I said, just do it. I think a part of this is you sitting on an idea and not making the move to do it. So just do it, girl. That is what your off the wall reading will say. And that one was for Diamond Johnson. So just do it. Stop sitting there. Just do it. And the last off the wall reading I think I have in the tip jar on the day. Remember, next day appointments are available and you can book with me right now. Going to the private readings department of my website is Tion Houston. And I didn't pull your card off the wall, but I did just pull the Baron for you. Okay. The Baron is an administrator of lessons in my tarot deck. So I feel like you're not being tortured. You're learning something. I question you. What, in fact, are you learning? Let's close the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch the breakdown.
Let me hear you scream.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I don't know if you saw, but midway through that, me reading you, I ran out of motherfucking gas. Okay, but I'm proud of myself because I've been in here over 8 hours. I've been in here damn near 10 hours today. Yeah. I'm so ready to roll up my receipt. Okay, I have a receipt on some weed that wasn't gonna come and I casted it to me and it just got here. It was supposed to be next day shipping. However, USPS, you're doing me like y'all be doing my shoppers sometimes, and I don't appreciate it. I don't like it very much. Like Beyonce said about Blue Ivy's height. She's taller than me now, and I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't like that. So get yourself together, bitch. Anyway, I advise that you shop at my store, www.shopboots.com, to get some magic that really works for you. Also, I'm working for you, girl. I don't have any expected days off except for my event in September in Chicago. That's September the 27th. The tip jar is open with the 24-hour turnover with, give me a little grace. I'm just getting accustomed to it. Okay. I didn't do 11 readings today, but they will be answered in the morning. Okay. I promise you that. If you need me tomorrow, you can get me tomorrow. Next day appointments are available. Students, you'll be contacted tomorrow to see what you want to do with the money. Do you want me to keep it, or do you want to keep it for the next class? Do you want a refund? You guys let me know at that time period. Halloween party I'm planning in October, so be on the lookout for that. I'll probably drop the promo in the next week or so to make it up to my Charlotte meet and greet people, and I'm flying those two in. At least I'm paying for your ticket. You're going to have to buy a ticket to the event. point though. And other than that, I hope I brought some entertainment to you tonight. Please give me heart and boot emojis as I usher in a quick prayer. Samora J, I definitely want to pray with you tonight. So bless and assure us that we'll be fine.
Bless and assure Jesus is mine.
God of the universe, God of love, God of light, I come to you as humbly as I know how, saying thank you for an amazing Tuesday. Thank you for the rest, and thank you for the consistency of everything going good right now. I really appreciate it. I pray that you allow my audience to not look for a problem. That's my biggest thing. I always try to find a problem with my reality, and when there are no problems, it's just me and you for now. But I'm also praying that I find companionship. And if you're looking for the same, I'm praying that you find it as well. God, just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're too good. You're too good. Too good, too good, too good. And I'm asking for forgiveness for when minor inconveniences throw me off, how easily we are blinded to how good you still are. Open our eyes in the dark times, God, to let us know that your light will continuously shine no matter what. Amen. Asio Bootzé, Asio Pen, Asio Presión. So moted be, and because we fucking believe so. Have a good night. I love you.